Yeah, but it's not sending it out the back. I've forgotten my earphones as well. So, can you check to see whether the sound's any good? We'll be doing Daleks in a minute until I fix it. Yeah, like Daleks. It should be all right anyway.
Why did
We're just checking.
that hotel down there? Hard Rock's down there, isn't it?
Hard Rock Hotel, yeah. They can hear you.
Can they?
Yeah. Not Hard Rock, the people on
Hard Rock.
marketing. Think you need to check the sound, Tim says John and Jade. Does it work now?
Hello, 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 hello. Is the sound working?
Yeah.
Oh, it worked now, did it?
Yes. I heard that. Yeah, you'll have 10-second lag.
So, but I've changed it again now, so it might be back to Daleks again. But you got to wait till I'm here now. Till I clap, and then if that's all right, then we just leave it. So while we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen, if I sound like a Dalek, exterminate, exterminate.
No, fit to be let loose.
Have I got to the clap yet? We're at 30 seconds behind, you see. Anyway, I'm going to have a drink. Yeah, is all right? Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's working again now. Good, all good, thank you. Who have I got with me? I've got Ian. You're on live.
Hello.
This is Ian, the flying trucker Black Dog Walks.
Like the walks as it is now.
That's like Black Hawk Down, isn't it? I suppose it's like a
What?
Black
Hawk down, I wish.
And we got my beautiful wife here. Hello, Christina Lee.
Hello.
So, what do you want to say today?
I'm saying when it comes to,
When you come sit, you'll say it.
yeah,
Good, good.
I'm glad that
You're planning to say that.
this time.
That's cool, dude.
You got some secret plans.
We're here at the Tropical in Playa Paraíso in the Rosa Center again. We've got Alejandro behind us. Hola, Alejandro. Everybody got everything? Do you want any more drinks or anything? Otro café, por favor. The same as that? Yeah. And yes, we got the music blaring, but I've got the music turned off. That's what the Dalek sound is. When I put the voice isolation on, sometimes it gets confused and gives you the Dalek sound. And then afterwards, it's all right. So we got 87 people watching. Thanks for coming in on a Monday. Shame I missed Andrew this morning. He was in our village, in our barrio, as Webby would say. And he went up to the top of the Mind Hotel and had a look out at that. And then he came down and he couldn't work the information boards. He couldn't. He was trying to do it, yeah. And of course, they don't speak Spanish, so it's all in Spanish, right? So
Andrew's dad. Met him last night.
he did.
Yeah.
Paul.
First time ever. He's a lovely guy.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, he is.
I met him years ago.
All right. I'll admit though, on screen he seems a bit of a funny character, but in real life he is.
I think that's the character he's playing, is it? Or is he really like that?
Like that. He's like a child because the magician was on. He wanted to see the magician. He really is like that.
Were you allowed to go carry on the live with the magician, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He even had, unfortunately, something went wrong and I couldn't upload it.
All right. But you were live going in the book. I saw that.
Yeah.
And then I had to
go. Film him actually doing the trick. He showed me the numbers he was doing.
All right.
He made part of his trick. He made me film the numbers. But like I say, unfortunately, that it didn't upload.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. So when did you arrive?
When did we arrive? Saturday. After a long trip.
Oh, just 2 days ago then?
Yeah, a long bumpy trip over here. I think we came over on Yorkshire Air on cobbles.
On the Yorkshire Air?
On the cobbles.
Outside Lou?
Yeah. Fish and chips.
Do you like Yorkshire tea?
I don't drink tea.
You don't drink tea? No. Because somebody gave us some Yorkshire tea because we couldn't get it here. We heard that we couldn't get the exotic teas here, and we've just opened the packet. And I don't know how long to brew it for, do I? Because the Tetley tea, it brews pretty quickly and it's quite strong.
Yorkshire tea does apparently. It's fairly strong.
No, but the Yorkshire tea, I brewed it for like an hour and it's still watery. I must be doing something wrong. But I'm putting boiling water onto the tea bag, and then I put the sugar in, and then I leave it for 10 minutes. I mean, I know it shouldn't.
He's got some duff tea bags, hasn't he? Yorkshire tea's the best.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I can't get it. I'm about to put 2 tea bags in there.
It's a wheel.
I didn't say an hour, did I?
Yes, you did. You did say it.
Did I say an hour?
You did.
I would avoid Andrew like players if I was you. Andrew is all about Andrew.
Oh, we can't be slating Andrew.
No, we can't slate Andrew. In fact, we can't slate anybody because do not judge lest you be judged. You know what I mean?
We went to Buddy's bar.
Yeah.
Last night, were it? Yeah, last night. We met Laura. She was rather busy, so she seemed a bit offhand. She was stressed. There was her and one other girl on. So she were all on her own.
Yeah, but if she's working, then basically if you're not ordering a drink, you got no business talking to her, really, have you?
That seemed to be the way, yeah.
No, but I mean in any bar. You know, if they're busy, you don't want to be chatting with the staff.
Well, I say, on the way back, Andrew's dad was sat there and I spent 20 minutes talking to him.
Well, he's a night. He'll talk to anybody anyway.
He's a lovely bloke. Yeah, I'm trying to say. There you go.
Well, you're looking at the comments, are you? I better do my job, Ant, and show them. Right, can't beat a strong cup of tea, says Billy's camera. Right, let's go at the beginning.
Billy's camera?
Oh, somebody called Timothy Dowd's on. Don't forget to put QQ in front. Barry Oliver's on. Good evening, hope you're well. We are. Gary Dev's on. Jeff Daniels, get up for it. Nick 140. Just Graham's on. I'm thinking Just Graham must be Angry Velo, right? I think he's changed his name lately. Dave Bardell, John Patton, Alan's Homemade Vlogs, Anne-Marie Elton. Good evening, Anne. John Patton says I'm going. Oh, Dalek. Oh, that's the Dalek bit. Sounds the same as the other day. Yeah. As I was saying, the way it works is I got voice isolation on, and it's.
So whether it's YouTube fan, it's not a nice person.
Oh, he's a troll.
Who's what?
Leave him alone.
Just says YouTube fan, but we don't seem very nice.
He's not nice. Well, there are rules on my channel, and one of the rules is be respectful. So if you're not being respectful, then you're breaking one of the rules. The other rule is that you've got to be honest. And the third rule is you've got to have integrity. And what integrity means, just in case you don't know, is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. So what you got to think of is just before you're about to type what you're about to type, think of, is this respectful? Is it truthful? And should I be saying it anyway? Yeah. And if it's no to any of those questions, then don't do it. But we don't ban you unless you contravene the Google guidelines.
They were lovely because you were spending money in goodies.
Palin,
Oh, Carol.
Palin Dragoon, that's better. John Howe's on, Carol Kinder, that's better now. Jim Cairns is on. Jack Bell, Jeff Daniels, John and Jade.
Then you can hear
Just
and
playing,
great.
sounds
Yeah, I've got
good.
that now.
Anne Marie, I'm getting near the bottom now. Thanks. AME's Anne Marie.
Zena's my doggy, the black dog.
Who's your dog?
Zena.
Gina?
Xena. As in Xena the warrior.
Oh, Xena the warrior.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do that for you, darling?
She's listening. She's crying.
Yeah, because she can hear me. She hear me.
Well, because she can hear you.
Yeah.
Do you want it full up? Say when. There you go.
She like starts barking and crying.
All right. So, Xena, if you listen, woof, 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 woof. I just told her not to worry. I'm looking after you. YouTube van, avoid anger. That's the guy, yeah. Ian Al, just Graham, Billy's camera. Georgina Divine. Every time I see Georgina's name, I remind myself of my very first girlfriend when I was 5, Catherine Divine. Oh, impressed with.
That's a very
YouTube fan, we're all allowed our opinion.
Don't forget
Exactly.
that,
I'll show you how to make tea, Timothy, when I'm over, says Ian Al. It's not that I can't make tea. We've been making tea for donkey's years with Tetley, haven't we? But it's the first time we've got Yorkshire tea, and it's a square tea bag, so it doesn't fit in the bottom of the cup. And
round tea bag.
Yorkshire tea's square, isn't it? Yeah.
Yorkshire tea used to be red.
I'm going to try 2 tomorrow
Yeah.
to see if I can get a bit of flavour, you know. Because it must be me, because I mean, I've waited a long time, didn't we, this morning? And then I put the milk in and I could see the bottom.
They're cutting
Well, it
back
must
on
be
the
me.
tea leaf then.
It could be that we're, could be, yeah, it could be the cup's too big, yeah.
You know what these Yorkshire people are like? Deep pockets and short arms.
It's nothing to do with the people. I don't even think Yorkshire tea's grown in Yorkshire. I think it's grown in India.
Yeah. There's a field somewhere in Yorkshire where it's specially grown.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have my car back now. But my mate's doing it, and he's got to find the time between his real job and what he does to fix it. Evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Says Siobhan, Jeff, and Marie. I'm near the bottom now, lads. Ian Al, there's a way of making coffee and tea, Tim. There is a way of making coffee and tea. I think what you need to do is, if you want to have coffee, you need to make coffee, and then if you want tea, you need to make tea. Right?
Right.
So I think that's the way of making tea and coffee. Decide on the one you want, and then make that one. Vinny's on, saying hi to everybody. Martin Vars, Siobhan. There's lads room for everyone on YouTube, and no need for ruddiness. QQ, you got your car back? No. Mark Sweeney's on. Carl Long. Emma's on. Dave Bardell, and somebody called Flying Trucker Black Dog Walks. Evening, guys. You can see you typing there.
Sneaky so's yeah.
So, Ian, you arrived on Saturday. How long are you staying?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, so we
1
might
week
see.
in Christian.
Are we going to see you on Friday?
Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Oh, Freaky Friday, not the pretend one.
If you come up at 3 o'clock, you can play bingo.
I'm not
and
going on
pick your
bus this
13.
time though.
The bus, yeah?
No, I'm not going on the bus this time. There's no way you were getting me on a bus this time. It took me 3 hours last time.
Yeah, but don't forget they've changed the buses since you came. Yeah, so the bus doesn't go up to Adeki anymore.
All right.
It comes straight here, but it will come through this village. So it actually stops right outside here. In fact, if you want to go back on the bus, just walk down here and get on the bus, and it takes you to Los Cristianos in an hour and 5 minutes.
That's much better because that if you remember, I got off.
Yeah, but we were travelling from Abrigos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were travelling from Los Abrigos,
Yeah.
but it'll take you straight to the bus station. Where are you staying? You didn't tell me, but I can't forgot.
What they call it?
Castanella or something like that, or
Oh, no.
Carosella. Where's it near?
Christianos.
Castle Harbour. Okay, so you're up the back end there.
I could.
So Victoria Court, and that shopping centre's there, and it Passerella Centre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so where Buddy's Bar is, it's literally just
Okay. Okay. So from Buddy's Bar, you just go to the bus station.
from Buddy's Bar you can go down.
Yeah, you go to the bus station, you get the 471 now,
Oh,
and it brings you straight here.
10 minutes to walk to this place.
Yeah. Oh, you're near Victoria Court then. So let's see if anybody's got any questions in there with the QQ. I'm going to filter. So first one was just Graham, got your car back. And Alan is saying, have you uploaded the new firmware on your DJI Pocket 3? I've got the latest one that turned the video camera, the webcam into 4K, but I don't know whether there's I checked today and there was no new one. Was there a new one today? I checked this morning, I mean. I didn't check, but I connected it this morning. It didn't say yes. But there you go. So, Christina Lee, I'm coming to you again now.
Hello. What do you want to ask me?
I don't. I just want you to say that you're here.
I'm here. I'm all right.
You're all right and you're here.
And I have first look myself yet.
First look means chokes.
Yeah.
The chokes sometimes. You're looking
Don't
good
know what
on
to
that
say.
camera.
Yeah.
You're looking good after a couple of whiskies.
And
Hi, I'm Jen. My mum.
How's your mum on?
My stepdad. But hi, I'm Jenny's mum.
Kurt Berry's on. There you go. Hi, I'm Jen's mum. But,
Kurt's Jen's mum.
Mandy, it says Kurt here.
Kurt turned into Jen's mum.
I thought it must have been trans.
Yeah, she changed her mind.
Craig's on. Good evening, Orcus. Hey, Orcus is on as well. Orcus Whaling. And YouTube fan says, let's be honest, Andrew has blanked you for 2 years since his channel has grown. He's blanked everyone. Andrew is the rude one, not me. Fact. To tell you the truth, YouTube fan, as an anonymous person, I think that, you don't know. I talk to Andrew a lot, and your accommodation booking. Oh, Ona Los Clavelas.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Oh God,
that's
you
a
can
house of ill,
pronounce it
that's
because
a
I can't.
house of ill repute, that, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. So YouTube, and we don't mind you having an opinion, and we don't. A lot of us don't share it, but that's okay. But yeah, what happens on YouTube and what happens off YouTube are two totally different things. Andrew's got businesses, and his YouTube channel is designed to push his businesses. So it's a job, right? It's the same as Lee, the Macmaster. He's got business, and his YouTube channel is his business. So for me, my YouTube channel is goofing off with mates, right? So, I mean, Rick and Shelley, again, business channel. Just Rick, business channel. It's all to do with the business,
I mean, as long as what? If someone walks past him and says hello, he always talk. He always
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Oh,
And
he does,
like
yeah.
yesterday when someone gave him some water, and he was mobbing to that.
We've got somebody else here as well, which I'm going to bring on now. Just they can't hear you because
one moment.
We're just going to say hello, okay? And then we'll take you back off. So in fact, I'll hold it. So we got Jen as well. Here she is. How are you feeling, darling?
I'm all right, thank you.
Are you enjoying your holidays up to now?
Yeah, it's nice. Missing the kids.
Have you relaxed yet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
A little bit.
You managed to relax a bit,
Yeah.
didn't you?
No, I know. I didn't feel very well yesterday, but I feel a lot better today.
Now, a lot of people know you've been struggling.
Yeah.
So just give them a quick update, no detail. Just tell them how you are.
Yeah, I'm doing better. Tired, but things are improving. So we've got some positive news to focus on. And it's just a waiting game. Just to hopefully have more.
So you're deserving this 2 weeks, are you?
Yeah, of course I am.
He's looking after the kids.
My husband.
And he's a brick, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just show you
Yeah.
where we are.
It's,
Thanks, Jen. I don't want to put you on the spot.
yeah, no.
Thanks very much. So this is where we are in the Tropical. So there's like two bars. There's this one and this one, but they're both owned by the same people. The one behind me, they actually roast chickens and do stuff like that. And straight over the road, we got the Burger King. And over there, we got the Hard Rock. So that'll give you an idea of where we are. I'm going to put this back down here now for Chris. There you go. I think I'm back. So yeah, so YouTube fan, as we were saying, don't worry about it. Look after yourself and what you do and the way you interact with people and the way you make other people feel. As a gentleman or woman, I'm not sure. You should be just thinking about other people and making sure they're comfortable. So that's pretty cool. Jen's mum, we did that one. Evening Orcus, we did that one. Trisha, YouTube fan, obviously don't watch his channel. Exactly. In fact, he mentioned me this morning. If you go and watch his channel, he mentioned me this morning. So he gave me a shout out this morning. So don't worry about it. I know. I think I think what happened was there was when the business partnership finished between Lee and Andrew, right? People thought there was something wrong.
Yeah.
Instead of it's just like, you know, Andrew has it's run its course, and they decided to part ways, right? Because it's done, right?
Yeah.
And same with Dan. You know, he and Lee went into a business partnership, and but at the end they stayed friends. You know, that was the only difference. And me, I didn't go into a business partnership, although I did get to 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers.
That's a Lee.
Through Lee. I wouldn't have done it without Lee because he's pushing me, right? I've blackmailed him now to tell him to get me to 10,000 before Rick. Rick, I'm after you. Rick and Shelley. They've got 600 to go, and I've got 1,200 to go, or 1,400 to go. So
Yeah, but Rick pushes it a lot,
yeah.
doesn't they?
So he came on my show on Freaky Friday from Benidorm as a special guest.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And
yeah.
and I told him afterwards. I said, "You got to get me to 10,000 before Rick and Shelley." It's a load of fun, isn't it? It's a load of fun.
Just to annoy Rick.
Hey?
Just to annoy Rick.
Just to annoy Rick. Yeah. I like him.
No, but Rick
can
is
take it.
obsessive. He's got to be. That's why he made a good car salesman.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I like Rick. Very good, mate. I like Shelley.
I probably go in for some little electric car I want. I'll end up coming out with a Porsche or something like that.
Yeah, if he's selling it, yeah.
Jenna Kinder. Oh, thank you. We'll fight the fight all the way, whoever she is. Siobhan's there. Soak up the sunshine, Jen. Best medicine. I roasted a chicken the other day, but he apologised, so I let him off. Says Vinny. You know, Vinny, I always like when I read your comments in my head, it's always in the Liverpool accent. It's always in the Liverpool accent. Edinburgh Rally size gone. Cool dude. Mark Sweeney, have you tried the carnivore diet, sir? Started it when I returned from Tenerife last week. Already lost 6 pounds. The carnivore diet, that means you only eat meat, so it's like steak and salt, yeah? Are you on a diet at all?
No,
No, you just like eat what you
I
want.
just eat what I want.
But you probably work hard physically, don't you?
Yeah. A lot of lifting.
Well, in my job, there is an awful lot of lifting, yeah, because I deliver chickens at an average of 15 kilos a box.
15 kilos a box.
Average.
Is that 2 chickens?
Big chickens everywhere.
I do a lot of lifting in my work as well.
Yeah.
Big fat lumps I lift. Oh, sorry, wrong camera. Big fat lumps.
This YouTube channel.
Where's he go?
The YouTube man, is it still on? Let's have a see. I'm not worried about it. I know Andrew personally. He's lovely because he's making money and playing you all. No, I think what it is some people get jealous that others have got business acumen and you don't, and all you can do is like it's just jealousy, really.
Andrew's very clever.
Of course,
Got
he's very
3
clever.
businesses going now.
Yeah, he's done very
He's
well.
doing well for himself.
I was thinking, if you ain't got anything nice.
Well, to tell you the truth, it's to tell you the truth, I did mention that we got these 3 rules here: respect, honesty, and integrity. And YouTube, I don't think you got any of those 3. So, Anne, if you could just ban him, that would be great. Thank you. Because he said what he wanted to say now. So, thanks, Anne. And the Wally Winker, hello everyone. I hope you're okay. Love the channel, Tim. Enjoyed 24-hour loop today. Best one yet. You know, thank you so much for that. And I think what made it was all the interviews I did. Because I think I really want to get more into this, you know. My channel's always been about meeting people and interviewing them, hasn't it? And I've actually come up with these interview cards now. I'm just going to take Christina's camera away for a second. And I've come up with these interview cards now. Where are they done? Tick, 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 tick. There they go. Digital Tales, it's called. So pick a number between 1 and 53.
7.
7. So I'll go to page 7. Hang on, I go to iBooks. And I can put in page 7 now. Search for page 7.
What the hell are they going to come up with now?
And the question is, in the early life, what were your parents like?
Hippies.
Hippies? Were your parents were hippies?
I left at home alone.
Were you?
Yeah.
In a box? Or were you a bit older?
No, we had a house.
Yeah, but were you like a baby in a box when they left you alone, or did they leave you alone?
No, a bit older. Bit older, to be honest.
So you could make yourself a sandwich and a cup of tea, could
Oh, yeah,
you?
definitely. But by the age of 10, I could cook for myself quite easily.
And were they like true
very-
hippies? Sort of like psychedelic hippies?
No, not quite that bad.
No.
They're quite happy to go out and enjoy their lives and leave us to get on with it.
I mean, do you have any siblings?
1.
Younger or older?
Older.
An older sibling.
2 years older.
And did he look or she look after you?
No.
No? You,
Looked after himself.
so you basically second child, looked after yourself just like me. How old are you now?
59.
59, so you're coming up to 60, so you're a boomer.
Yeah.
Always worked.
Yeah.
Never been unemployed, and if you were, you hated it.
Never been unemployed.
Exactly. The youngsters of today, they don't. No, I'm not going on. Right, give me another number between 1 and 53.
15.
15. So we'll look up here, page number 15. I like this actually.
It's different. I'll give it that.
Early life. There you go. There's the question. How did your family spend time together when you were young? You just answered that, haven't you? They went and partied and left you home cooking beans on toast.
They had a caravan.
Oh, you had a caravan?
Yeah.
Were you living in the caravan, or did they just use the caravan at the
Used
weekend?
The caravan for weekends, holidays.
Okay.
Middle of fields. And,
Do you remember what make it was?
Shakespeare.
A Shakespeare caravan.
Yeah.
My mum and dad had a Luna
Yeah.
from up near Fleetwood, I think it was. Luna caravans.
Yeah. Do remember them.
Were you a member of the caravan club?
Yes.
And the trailer caravan club as well?
No, the caravan
Just
club.
the caravan club. And did
Caravan
you
and camping club as it was.
and did you like get the little stickers to put them on your door?
Back of the window, yeah.
Yeah.
The Volvo.
In the Volvo.
He had a Volvo.
But when you change your car, you had to scrape them all off and they broke.
Yeah, they come off.
My dad put them on the door of the caravan, right? And then what he did, when he changed the caravan, he bought another one of the same model, but a later year.
Took the door
And he said, can you swap the doors?
because they won't come off.
They used to call him Mr. Bostic because as soon as he got a thing for the rally, right, he'd grab it and he'd go and get his Bostic and stick it on it and put it on the door. It was the first one.
Paul West States had a folding door, so you just took the door off and bolted it onto the next motor.
Yep, but Mr. Bostic, it was a trailer caravan club, the TCC, and he used to write for the what's it called, for the magazine, and he always signed it Mr. Bostic.
Yeah.
He says, I want to stay anonymous. I said, everybody knows you are.
Can't get away with it, no chance.
Right, one more between 1 and 53.
52.
52, here we go.
Just to make you search.
So, 52. Page 52, earlier life. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, God.
Tell me about the time you got into the most trouble with your parents. But if you didn't get in trouble with your parents, then the most trouble ever as a young man.
Trouble I got with my parents for riding a 250 Suzuki GS at 80 miles an hour and getting caught.
With or without a license?
Without the license.
So you just jumped on it and gave it a spin. How old were you?
My mate's bike and I got caught.
And how did you get caught? Were you silly or?
No, I just happened to pass a speed trap.
My grandma didn't know that he had a
And there were a police car. In them days, they had this police car waiting.
Oh, so, all right. So it wasn't like a photo and...
No, he caught me.
He caught you. Alejandro, otra botella para mí, por favor. Anybody else?
Dorada?
Jara dorada, yeah. Gracias. So,
I think they hide about it.
Hmm?
They hide about it.
I used to have a Montesa off-road.
a what?
A Montesa
A Montesa.
trail bike.
All right.
125.
125, I thought
That I had
that.
in
With
my
knobbly tyres.
Yes.
2-stroke.
Two-stroke it was, yes. In my mate's garage. And his dad owned the New Inn. So we used to park him in his garage. And even his dad didn't know about them. We used to go riding them on the road.
When we were 14 or 15, a mate of mine, me and Aubrey Monks, we were going to get a Gilera 50cc Italian. Because it's the only moped where you could set the cotter pin out and turn the pedal upwards so that both pedals were facing forward. So it was more like a motor. It wasn't like a moped, right?
Yeah.
But my dad wouldn't let me buy one. And then my brother, he's 2 years older than me. He wanted to buy a motorcycle. And my dad says, he says, as long as you're under 18, and living in my house, he says, you're not going to get one of these silly bikes, the trail bike 250 or whatever he wanted. He says, you're going to have to pass your test. And so he got a Honda CD 175 with mud guards at the front and back.
Yeah.
4-stroke, right? So like an old man's bike, yeah?
Yeah.
And
tune it up.
no, he didn't do that. No, he did his thing and then he started doing it. And he loves bikes since then. He ended up with a Gold Wing.
Honda, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's still got it.
Yeah.
Or something similar now. Honda Gold Wing.
I passed my test on a Suzuki 125.
Yeah.
Which with a little yellow tank on it. And it was a racing bike. And the instructor, when I went through the test, he said, I'll let you go. Due to the fact I like your bike.
Cool, dude. So give me a number now between 53 and 100.
69.
69, here we go. So page 69. Midlife, this says.
Favourite number. Midlife, crisis.
This is a good one. How did your friends and family feel about the person you were engaged to?
Which one?
Exactly. Pick one. Start with the one you married. unless you've been married before.
So previous to that, a mum. I'm best friends with the mum now.
Your best friends.
Mum was close to the man's house.
Previous to that, we fell out with each other right, left, and centre. Once we got divorced, we became best friends. Crazy.
Yeah. And have sex make the fart go Honda, as they say.
Yeah.
Honda.
But everyone
And what did your friends and family feel about the person you were engaged to? Is the question.
They got on really well with it.
It was just you she hated.
Yeah. Me, I did something wrong.
Right. One more midlife question, and then we're going to go back to the comments. So give me a number between 53 and 100.
Pick a number. 90.
90. Page 90.
So we're going to go.
What did you do in your professional career? Now I know you can't talk about the assassinations and stuff, but you can go. You can start with what did you do before chickens?
Well, chicken was ski instructor. A ski instructor.
A ski instructor.
At 16-year-old, I left this country, went to Austria, skiing with the school as it happened, and stayed there and became what's known as a ski doctor.
A ski doctor. Well, that's amazing.
You look after the skis for the ski instructors.
All right.
And in the summertime, the ski instructors in Austria are farmers. So
And how long were you there for?
About 12 months.
And now, do you speak German now?
No.
Did you learn any when you were there and forgot it, or
I left one, forgot it.
you learned it and forgot it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that happens a lot. If a lot of people
It's
will,
a long time ago.
they say use it or lose it, don't they?
A long time ago, think about it.
16.
When I left, I'd have been about 17-year-old and came back to England. So
Yeah, right. What made you go back to England? Couldn't have been the weather.
European Union changed the tax rules.
Did they?
As I was working cash in hand, they could get away with it, and then they couldn't.
All
All of
right.
a sudden.
Right. That's the European Union's
I
terrible.
think I
isn't it?
should have stayed there.
Glad we're out.
There's bonuses to everything, isn't there?
Jen just said you wouldn't have had me if you'd have stayed there. And, right. So we're going to do the. Here we go. Ian at home's on. No worries, Anne. It was nice to visit the embassy again after a couple of years. Still excellent service. He probably went to the British embassy because he needs a new passport as James Bond. No, it was his birthday. Ian, happy belated birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday.
Glad you enjoyed it. Says, remember the thumbs up. It's Craig, evening Ian.
Hi,
Thought
Craig.
Ian, but David told me it was yours. There we go. Ian at home. Trisha Rugby's on.
You're missing out.
Tina
Craig.
Rigby,
It's
sorry.
lovely and sunny here.
Marie, Ian L. I'm in new national service for 18-year-olds. Sound good.
Yeah,
Over
sounds
the
good to me.
due. And over the due. What?
Yeah, send them all to national service. It do them good.
What are your ideas on national service?
All kids of 18-year-old, if they ain't got a job, should be doing it.
And I remember my dad, he didn't want to do national service, so he joined up beforehand because he said then you can pick
You can choose where you want to go.
where you want to go. So he picked the Royal Marines, and he said if he'd have just gone to national service, he could have been anything like Navy, Air. Yeah, they choose for you. So him and his mate went and they actually signed up for hostilities because when he was a kid, it was after the war, but the hostilities were still on. His brother, in fact, was still in a concentration camp in Japan
That's a
when
bit
he
nasty.
joined up. So he was ready to go. He's saying, you know.
Kids of today couldn't do it.
Eh?
Kids of today wouldn't stand it.
No, I think what it is that if you get into national service, then any sort of discipline is good, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the problems is the lack of fathers in the house. You know, the lack of fathers in the house. even though there are men in the house, it's a lack of fathers.
Yeah.
So, like our generation, it's our generation's fault because we were brought up like
we just-
shaded from everything, you know.
We were just let loose.
You know, we were, but we were also protected, you know. So the boomers were protected from having to. We were the happiest, if you like, you know, because it was the end of the war. Everything was growing. You could get a job if you wanted one. Blah 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 blah. And then we brought our kids up now to be sort of like laissez-faire and what have you, you know. No discipline.
You got discipline. Just
Oh, look
take
at
a
this
blind
one.
bit of notice of me.
I know. Look at this one.
Listen, my almost 15-year-old has a job already. So my kids will work their life.
Have you got a 15-year-old now? You must have had her when you were 3 then. Him.
Him.
I've met them all. No, I haven't met them all, have I? Have I met them all?
Um,
Last time you were over?
Yeah.
Who wasn't there?
I don't think they can
Getting stopped with Michael.
help stop them back.
But how many kids you got now? 12 or 18?
Jackson was your best buddy.
Yeah, Jackson absolutely loved the magic.
I did a magic show for him in the car park. In the car park, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I think you can still see it. It was filmed, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it on your
It's
channel?
on mine as well, yeah.
Go to the Flying Trucker or
go
Flying
back
Trucker.
a bit, but it's
Yeah,
on
well, I
mine.
mean, yeah, go back to 2 years ago, I think it was, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
last year?
Last year.
Go back to last year, and you'll see me doing a magic trick for the kids on their channel. It was the rope one, yeah. Yeah. You've seen that a lot, but this is live, right? And the camera was at the wrong angle, but I still made it.
It worked all right. Eh?
Cool dude. So I'm just going to do one between 100 and 150.
149.
149. Here we go. So 149. I like this one. I like this one. Later life and reflection is the category. What are some of your strongest held beliefs? Like Brexit was a success, stuff like that.
Strongest held Brexit was not a success. A bloody waste of time. I mean, what did we gain out of Brexit in England?
No, anyway, I didn't want to go into a Brexit discussion because that'll kick it off. So, what are some of your strongest held beliefs?
Strongest held belief. Relax and enjoy life. Forget it.
Life's too short.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Too short.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to change the question to what I first read without my glasses. What are some of your strangest held beliefs?
Strongest belief. Yeah, I don't identify as a cabbage.
You don't identify as a cabbage, even though you think like one.
It seems to be the in thing these days. I identify as a donkey. I don't agree with it.
I think anybody can identify as anything they want.
No.
Yeah, because it's none. I mean, what other people think of you is none of your business, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. And so you can do whatever you want, as long as you don't
I think it's
convince other people
persuasion.
to buy into your fantasy.
Persuading
Right.
other people to believe the rubbish.
Well, I mean, you can't say it's rubbish because you never know. They might be right in another dimension.
Well, there might
know?
be a donkey.
Not you. I didn't even talk.
You're a unicorn.
No, but I think what it is that just going serious for a minute, yeah. There's a lot of identity politics, which is just a distraction from what's really going on, you know. So I think that it's being pushed. There's a lot of people that need a bit of love, and they can only get it by being different, and that's always been the case. You know, the rock and rollers, the greasers, the mods, the punk rockers. Every generation has got something that you do, which we look back and think. I mean, I used to wear Oxford bags. You know, I mean, if that wasn't screaming for help, I don't know what was. With holster pockets, orange, with a green corduroy jacket. I thought that was the bee's knees, and a collar like this, and multicolored platform boots.
Yeah.
And I thought I was the bee's knees until somebody brought me back down to earth on Bury Fair. It was the fair on Bury Market. in the early 70s, 73, 74. And there's this one of the rides was this thing that went up and down like umbrellas. Remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this girl was on it and she felt sick going up. And on the way down, it was like a fucker. And this puke came all the way down, straight up my orange legs, all up my corduroy jacket. And I spent the rest of the time trying to pick up girls at the fair smelling of vomit. And it actually works. Because, you know, I was in puberty, they were in puberty, they thought it was normal. It's not true. The vomit bit's true, but I didn't pick up girls. I smelled like a gully. Yeah, so every generation needs something. And what's happened now is that the media has picked up on this, and it's bread and circuses, like the Romans, you know, it's the end of the empire. And they
Feed
say
the masses.
you've got to feed the masses bread and circus, you know, show and food, you know. And the food is all sort of like corn and pasta now, right? There's no sort of vitamins in your food anymore, right? So you're getting stupider and stupider. And yeah, it's the end. The ants will take over. In fact, if you look in our kitchen, it's exactly what's happening. And the cockroaches are in the background going like this.
You will get there. Nuclear disaster.
Cheers, Big Ears. You all right, kid? Do you need any help? In a minute. 1841. Let's go back to the people. Tina, Ian at home. We did that one. I'm going down. Michelle, Graham, Ali. Everybody talking amongst themselves. Enjoy the rest. Loads of good points on national service, but do you really want everyone to be trained to use a weapon?
No.
Yeah, not some people.
Well, there are one or two that you wouldn't want anywhere near.
Chris A's on. Ali Bennett's on. All right, Ali. Talking Ali Bennett, I don't know if you noticed, but on my Facebook page, I've got a Facebook Living with MS in Tenerife. And I posted something, I can't even remember what the post was, but all you guys sort of like commented, and it was mostly women that commented. And what happened was this one guy posts the same thing on every reply. He didn't talk to me, who did the post. He just replied to the people that replied to my post with, "We don't know each other, but I'd love to get to know you guys, you know." And so I replied to him, but he didn't come back to me. So I've had to ban him.
It's wrong.
I'm just going to go to QQ. So Alan's homemade blog. So that was the last one. If you do have a question for me, or for Ian, or for Chris, or for Jen, then let us know with QQ. We got 15 minutes left. And let's get rid of that. And go down the bottom.
Grab the mic for me.
Oh, we've got 112 people on. Jen's got the mic.
Tablets aren't working right.
Oh,
Let me do this.
My medication is going from.
can't hold his bladder.
So you're on now, Jen.
Come on.
So what's your plans for the next 2 weeks?
I think we're gonna have a look at doing some stuff that we've not done before.
Okay.
Like not having the kids gives us a bit more.
A bit more adult stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might do Teddy and maybe the stars by the stars.
Oh, the stars. I heard that's good.
Yeah, it's got really good reviews on it.
I've got to turn us round. Sorry, you're on the wrong side. Because if I look at you, I'm looking away from you. Now I'm looking.
I'd probably do a boat trip because I enjoy.
Are you into parties? Like a boat trip party? Because I think there's one on the 30th. Because it's Canarian Day on the 30th, which is a holiday.
Yeah.
And I don't know how good or bad this is, but I've seen a lot of adverts for people to sell tickets for it.
Yeah.
And if you sell tickets for it, you get a discount. So I don't know how good that is.
I don't know.
But there's a party boat going out.
Things get too loud, my head gets a bit like done in and ends up with a headache.
You always jump overboard.
Eh?
At least you're getting the newspapers,
Yeah.
aren't you?
But I like to see the dolphins and the whales and stuff like that. So
Dolphins and whales.
yeah,
That'll be good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love doing that.
I tell you what, you know Dan, don't you? Yeah. Go to San Joaquin. It's only around the corner from you, isn't it? No, in Los Cristianos.
Yeah.
He's got a shop in Los
Yeah, well,
Cristianos.
we hired a boat from him last year where we brought
Okay.
all the kids out in a decade.
That's right.
And we hired a boat. It was a bit rough. And we probably shouldn't have been out. But we did see some whales.
Were you doing it yourself?
No, we had someone sailing, but it was crazy. Like
It was a bit rough, was it?
so all the kids ended up being sick. So yeah, I think we'll probably not go for the private one this time and go
No.
for the bigger one. But I think they all get fed up with me doing boat trips. But I love it. I love being out in the sea, and it's just.
I hate it.
Do you?
I don't. I
should
don't
have been
feel
a
safe.
mermaid or something.
I don't feel safe at all
No.
because it's so deep, you know.
Yeah.
And as a young man, I lived on the coast. I lived in Pwllheli, North Wales, and my mate, he had a boat, and we go out, and his mate had a speedboat, and they were sat in the front, and there was two other mates on the side, and I was in the middle, and they were all hanging on, and I was the only one who didn't have nothing to hang on to, and I had a crate of beer between my legs, and all I was doing was batting the bottles back down into the bloody thing, you know. And then this, we found this boat that had his motor had gone weirdo, and we went to save him, and my mate says, "Don't." No, this. I'll say it. Okay, this wasn't the speedboat. This was his tug now. So he's got a tug, and we went out on the tug, and we found this boat that was marooned, if you like. And the guy says, "Throw me a rope and tow me to shore." And my mate says, "No, you got to throw me a rope because then it's salvage,
Yeah.
and then he can claim money on the
Oh,
boat, right?"
okay.
So anyway, the guy throws in the rope. He ties it to the bench in the back of the tug, and he says, "You make sure the knot doesn't go, Tim." So I've got this thing like that, and he's towing him back to shore. All of a sudden, the waves take him this direction, and it goes like that. Oh, so I'm hanging over the side, right? And then it comes back the other way. Of course, it comes and traps me, and I've got his boat and that boat, and it's crushing my ribs. So and then I had to go over in the end. But no, that shocked me.
Yeah.
So I've never been on the sea since.
Yeah. Well, we were brought up on the canal with my granddad's narrowboat, so we've always been in boats and stuff. Yeah.
Who are?
I don't mention that bit.
The narrowboat.
Narrowboat.
Yeah.
Narrowboat, it is. You got a narrowboat. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Are you okay for it?
Yeah.
Okay. So two numbers between 3 and 52.
10.
10. So we're going to go for number 10, page 10. Oh, there we go. What were your grandparents like?
A bit. Well, on my dad's side, I basically lived with them. We spent a lot of time with them in the summer holidays.
Uh-huh.
We would either spend it on the boat or in Spain.
Where were they?
Where did you?
Where did you live with them?
Big House? Halifax? No, Big House.
Big House.
West Yorkshire. Big House.
So that's a book written in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of the big
Big House. We had a little bungalow
Uh-huh.
in Big House. So we spent a lot of time there. Huh?
The bungalow over there.
Yeah, the bungalow. Yeah, it was lovely. Yeah, we spent a lot of time there. So.
And on your mum's side?
On my mum's side, they lived in Soberbridge, and we were close to them as well. Probably didn't spend as much time, but they lived really close, so we sort of saw them more often. So we spent more time overnight at the other side. But they were all really close. It's quite a big family, so I've got a lot of cousins and stuff. So it was.
You kept up the tradition now with your 23 kids.
Yeah, with all my little kids. Oh.
Right, another number between 3 and 53.
22.
22.
22.
Page number 22. Oh, this is a nice one. Early life. What is your happiest memory from your childhood?
Oh God. I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, you've either got loads of them to choose
Yeah.
from and you can't choose.
I did. I had a really, really good childhood.
You did?
I did. Yeah. I was spoiled. I was the only girl for a long time. I was the only girl for a while on my dad's side, and I was the only girl for a while on my mum's. So I was very, very spoiled. Being the first and only girl for that long.
Ginger.
Yeah,
Did you take advantage?
probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was a little madam. I am still very spoiled. Yeah. I can't complain about much at all. We were taken away on holiday by parents, grandparents. So I would say that it's hard to choose just one, really, because I can't complain.
So you had a great childhood, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool dude. I got one more. We go for 53 to 100.
82.
82.
82.
82. Page 82. How much time we got? 10 minutes. You're not going to be no.
Is it a long one?
It says, tell me about each of your children.
Really? With your own head?
Oh dear. Jaden, my eldest, is just a tall, skinny, back-chatting, typical teenager.
Uh-huh.
Ruben, he is going on 12 and he is a drama queen, goes to drama school, perfect fit for him. Then we've got Tyrion, who is slightly on the autistic spectrum.
Uh-huh.
He is a nightmare, but he's lovely.
Uh-huh.
He's 9. Then we've got Jackson, who plays the sweet little boy who can do no wrong. But
No,
is a
butter won't
little-
melt if he's got.
Yeah, but at home is completely different. And then we've got Evangeline, who is the only girl.
She's that
And
big.
like, she is sassy,
She's lovely.
in control.
I fell in love. I fell in love.
Yeah, she is in control fully. She asks them boys to do anything and they will do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no, no, do it yourself. But they will go, okay, and just do it for her.
Uh-huh.
She is a darling. She is, but she's hard. She is hard. Yeah, having a girl is definitely, it's calmer. Definitely calmer.
I'm going to give you one up to 100 now because I'm not going to go into later life because you haven't reached it yet. So give me another one between 52 and 100.
95.
95. Here we go. Did you maintain or begin any hobbies in your adult life?
Diamond art.
Just a minute. I'll go show you. So I'm not making it up. What's it called?
Diamond art.
Diamond art.
Yeah. So it's a bit like colour by number,
Right.
but you've got little gems and you stick it.
Oh, you stick little gems on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Diamond art painting, it's called. That's really
And do you like photograph them and put them anywhere? Can we see any of your work?
I've probably got a few. I'm on the go with that. One of them likes Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So I'm in the middle of doing the house emblems of Harry Potter. So it's quite big.
Like Huffledorf and Puffledorf.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff, yeah.
So it'll take a while to do. But it's really therapeutic. And during like chemo, when you're there all day,
Right.
it was really, really good
Oh, cool.
to sort of take the time up.
So there you go. YouTube channel in the making, looks like.
It would be good. It's really good. Yeah.
Right, that's the end of the. Anything you want to say at all, or any shout outs you want to give?
No,
Look
just
straight in the camera.
Hi to all the kids, and I suppose the husband, and parents, and everyone that's jealous that we're here, and you're not.
Cool dude.
Say hi to your brother and your sister-in-law.
Hi, brother and sister-in-law.
There you go. You heard it here first. I'm going to bring Chris back on. I'm going to do like this, though.
And turn it around.
Whoa.
Up, a little bit. Down a bit. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Clever.
It's clever, isn't it?
You want the mic?
You buy me one.
I'll buy you one.
Oh, I was going to take it off. Mrs. Dowd.
Okay. Hope you're all right. And I'm very comfy now.
You're quite comfy now, are you?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at you now. There you go. We've got to swap you around.
Susanne and Thomas are not on.
Susanna and Thomas, I've not seen them, but I can check for them. What's he called? Philosopher, isn't he?
Yeah.
Phil. Oh. No, they're not on.
Mum said love you, Jane.
Because they once told me about the great musician Opium. And I heard him once and it was really great.
What was his name again?
Him,
All right.
I was hearing him again, I forgot the name.
And so beautiful weather in Tenerife. Looks hot. It's not that hot actually, is it?
It's not hot and dry though.
Hi, Neil. Neil's on. Sarah Childs. Off to Carrow Road tomorrow. Best childhood holidays were in Weymouth. There you go. Probably on the River Wey, is it? The Weymouth? Exmouth? Bournemouth?
23,
Eh?
23.
So, Christine, what have you been doing at the weekend?
At the weekend, let me think. I've had a great weekend,
You had a great weekend.
like always. Nothing.
Oh, you had a great Chinese last night, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that was good. That was really good. And I listened to my book, and I don't study Spanish on the weekend.
You don't study Spanish on the weekend.
I'm off.
It's hard to study Spanish when you can't speak to people, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
I mean, we don't get a chance to speak to Spanish people except here. Yeah.
and with me in the wheelchair, they don't look at me anyway.
Yeah, she's too small. Doesn't exist.
Too old for me.
Yeah. Yeah, they say, does she talk? Yeah.
So they just assume that.
No, I think what it is, it's a sort of I don't know what it is, to say the truth. We'll go into the bank and Christina goes up to the counter and I'm stood there and they'll look at me and they'll say yes. And I'll say, I don't need anything. And then they'll sort of like look, and then they look down the aisle. You know, it's like a second thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's because you're lower down.
No.
She says she doesn't like going in crowds either because she's arse height.
Yeah.
I says, some people I meet your arse height at this level. Anyway, ladles and jelly spoons, we're coming up to the hour now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my big camera. I'm going to do this. That's me. And I'm going to put the big camera on. And what I'm using here is an iPhone with the Epoch Cam Live Pro. And that goes in and does that. And then it automatically shows up here, which is cool. It's a little bit jittery because it's on the thing. So Chris has got a mouthful, so I'll start with Jen. So Jen, have you enjoyed the evening up to now?
I have, yes. Very
Yeah.
lovely to see you again.
And you're here for 2 weeks, so I'm definitely going to see you again, I think.
Yeah.
When I get the car back, I'll see if we can do a walk. If
If you get it back in time.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And you're leaving a week on Friday, is that right?
Saturday.
A week on Saturday.
On the 8th.
The 8th.
And the 8th.
7th is a Friday. The 7th, we're actually in Santa Cruz for the 6-monthly hospital checkup for Chris.
Oh.
But so we may not. Oh, we will be back for Freaky Friday, won't we?
Guess so, yeah.
We'll be back.
Just afterwards, I got to pick my birthday present.
Birthday present, what are you getting?
A golden ring.
A golden ring.
Oh, spoiled.
Wow. Who's paying for that?
My husband.
No, I'm paying for your one.
Your secret husband. The secret one.
The secret husband.
The secret husband.
No, there's only one husband. Nobody else would have one.
Bullet.
All the rest of you were hanging on the gate.
Oh,
So, Jen,
That's
thanks for coming. But I'm going to see you soon.
yeah, you will.
Cool dudes. Actually, I'm going to give you that one. I've got to go in a chest to get the magnet out. You hold that.
Inappropriate.
Give it him. You just hold it. Just hold it in your hands. Stick this on the back. There you go. So, Ian, thanks for coming, my friend.
Okay.
And we're going to have another drink before we close up, are we?
Yeah.
Okay,
hopefully.
cool, dude. And how are you getting back?
Walking.
You're going to walk back to Los Cristianos?
Yeah, it took me about 3 days, but it'll be there. No taxi.
No more walking. No, he's had nothing stairs today.
You go on my channel, there's a Jenna's stair channel. Stair challenge, wasn't it?
The stair challenge.
Stair challenge.
Okay, let me do this.
My mum's just messaged me saying my lips look sick.
Yelps at Bob.
I'll get it in a minute. I'll get it. We're going to go and kill the fly.
Everywhere.
It's there.
There he is. Missed him.
Yeah. We didn't.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to do, we're going to go out with some music, I think. Christina's choking now. There we go.
Don't do that.
Ladies and jelly spoons, it's Tim down for Living Them in Tenerife together with Ian and Jen and Christina Lee for Meet Up Monday. I got it right eventually. Don't forget Balcony Banter on Wednesday. Next week is the last one of the month, so it's on our channel, right? And Freaky Friday, of course, at the Monte Cristo. This week, yeah? This week, day after tomorrow. So next week, the Balcony Banter is on Juliane Nendel's channel. And so don't forget to go, link in the description, to her channel and subscribe. So thank you all for watching. Sorry I didn't get to your comments. I will look at them afterwards because this software does actually do creates a file with all your comments in. I didn't realize that at first, but there you go. Cool dude. So Balcony Banter this week on our channel, next week on Juliane's channel, and Freaky Friday at 5:55 with WEBBY, my mates. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.